Hello, Sage here with another video on my self-improvement journey. This isn't professional advice, but this is more or less advice from a friend. With that being said, let's continue on with the video. Why did I start to journal? Well, to begin, I wanted to start to rid the amount of time that I was spending on my phone on social media apps like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I wanted to spend less time on those things and focus more on myself and the tasks that I have to get done. Lately, I just catch myself opening an app and just wasting time on it. Then I'll close the app just to opening up another app similar to spend more time on that app. And I've just created this useless habit for myself, and it's not benefiting me in any way. And I choose to put my time somewhere else towards myself. And that's why I started to pick up journaling. The push for me came from a recent video that I saw on YouTube from Struthless, and it was about how he recently picked up micro journaling himself and how it's helped him over the last year and evading and getting away from the social media engagement. And I thought, hey, this is a good idea, and I'm going to take him up on this offer. So the very next day, that morning, I opened up my journal instead of scrolling through social media or whatever apps. And before work, I just decided to journal out what I wanted to get through that day, what I wanted to get done, what I feel in that moment, and how I want to go about this week. And it felt accomplishing. It felt like I was, at least starting to organize the thoughts that I had. And instead of just wasting time, I was, putting it towards myself and knowing what I have to do and actualizing. Now, breaking a habit that's pretty, rewarding in the instant gratification category and replacing with a freaking habit that, literally is just sitting there writing and self-reflecting and thinking about what you got to get done. It's kind of like a little bit more responsibility with this habit. Where's the fun in that? But I know that with time, the rewards that will come from doing it every day, repeating that task and journaling, what will come is gratification from achieving and completing tasks that you set for yourself, and being able to reflect on yourself and reflect every day, every month, every week, what you want to get done and what you want to do. It just seems a little bit more rewarding than just getting on my phone and just scrolling for a meme or whatever. Maybe I write down in my journal what I want to get done and what I want to look up or what I want to research or whatever, and then I go do that instead of just sitting there wasting time. I'm just spinning out of my head. This seems like a good idea. Seems like a good path. So how did I decide to go about journaling? Said there's two forms that I'm going to use throughout my journaling process. And so the first form is going to be the more traditional sense, and I'm going to be using a notebook like this. And with that, in the morning, I'm going to be writing down a list of things that I wish to get done in that day. And then I'm going to write how I'm feeling in that moment, what my goals are, what I'm hoping to reach in this week, in this month. And then I'm going to constantly go back to it the next day or in the morning or at night and check off the things that I have done and see how close I am to that week goal. And then I'm going to just repeat this process for the next month. And then the next form of journaling that I'm going to be using is with my phone. And basically what I'm going to do is take my phone, open a notes pad, and then every time, like during the day that I'm just got a little spare time to kill, and what I would usually do is just pull out my phone and just scroll on social media or whatever. If I catch myself doing it, I'm going to pull out my phone and then go onto the notes pad and then try to remember what I wrote down in the morning in my notepad and see what, if I've done any of the tasks that I wanted to get done that day, or if I'm getting closer to the goal I have for that week that I've set for myself. So this basically organize my thoughts more and keep me pushing towards what I want to get done. So this is like a form of micro journaling that I'm going to be putting on my phone. And this is to like block the amount of social media engagement that I have during the day. How long do I plan on journaling and micro journaling for? My goal is to reach a month every single day of journaling, and then to reach a year of journaling and micro journaling, for that entire year every day. And then I want to do a reflection period, reflect after that whole year and see how much growth I made and see if I followed through and how much things I've accomplished and written down. And I just want to see that progress, have a written piece, a journal and end in my notes. I probably will end up deleting most of my micro notes, but at least I'll have a journal with all my things that I've done in that year, and I can reflect and see how much I've grown in that year instead of just being like, oh, there's another year down the basket. But that's my goal is with journaling, is to do that for a whole year and then just to repeat with it. Hopefully I've, with what it's shown me so far, I plan on just sticking with it. It's extremely beneficial, and I definitely recommend that to anybody else who wants to do it. I truly believe if you came across this video and you're thinking about starting a journal, you should just take it up. Grab a notebook, or, go buy a special journal or whatever suits your boat, just start journaling, start every day, every morning, or every night. Reflect on your day, reflect on who you are, reflect on your values and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, and do a checklist and, what things you want to get done that month, that day, that week, the year. Do it. Just do it every day. And I promise you, it's not going to hold you back. That's for sure. It's going to freaking move you forward. And, with that being said, appreciate the support. If you're watching the video all the way, if you made it this far, you might as well hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. And with that being said, peace out. Take care.